World famous Medford Peter, and you is watching World Famous Peter TV. And if you are a delivery driver for Grubhub, DoorDash, Postmates, Caviar, Amazon Flex, DLive, Roadie, Lyft, Uber, or Uber Eats, or any other delivery driving platform, you should be subscribed to this channel. Before we even start the video, like, comment, and subscribe. All the new people here, if you've made it here, shout out to you. Anybody that new that's watching this video that's never subscribed before, just subscribe. And let's begin. Today we're also talking Lyft. Lyft was very interesting, and I don't understand why Lyft does this with customers, but sometimes when you're on the road and you're delivering and you're driving people and stuff like that, sometimes customers ain't always happy with whatever it is that's going on in their life, and sometimes customers actually try to make excuses on why they shouldn't pay for rides. Unfortunately, I had this take place yesterday. I had a customer who, now I always wear a seatbelt. Right now I'm sitting stationary. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm not wearing a seatbelt. But in the future, and as every other time, when you go on the road, you should always wear your seatbelt. Safety is the key. They take safety personally. So I went out and had a customer in the car. They were loading luggage. We loaded the luggage. We got them in the car. It was a shared ride, so we picked up two other people. And of course, the lady was all bent out of shape because she shared the ride and everything else and didn't want to pay. You know how that is, guys, when they come out of nowhere and they make up excuses why they don't want to pay, and then they make up BS that goes along with it. Well, in this case, I got an email from Lyft, and it said, "Dear Peter, we take customer service really important here. We were advised that you have a phone that you were using." Now, I'm using this phone. I have one phone only, okay? I also got in part of the email was said, "Hi, we were kind of concerned you were not wearing a seatbelt while you were driving customers." Okay, well, seeing how I have these cheese balls that are in the Boston area that want to play this type of game, we're going to play the same game back. So now I'm making every customer put on a seatbelt. You know why? Because people make up stories, and I can't stand this. And I know some of you drivers from Uber and Lyft, you're in and out, you're always driving people, it's no big deal. Here's how this is working in my car. From now on, when you get in, I'm installing cameras to protect myself because I trust nobody. That's where it comes down to. On top of that, it's got down to the point where if customers are going to say, driver didn't have on a seatbelt, well, I'm going to have video footage proving I do. So I'm going to make sure that's out of the way. So you should always wear your seatbelt. I had my seatbelt on, and I have this phone that I'm making this video from. So I love to know what other phone I had, what phone I was talking on. There are customers who will make up stories to destroy drivers' lives or try to put brownie points against the driver and say, and they were nice about it at Lyft. Lyft reached out and said, "Hey, Peter, you know what? I was really mad about the situation because I hate liars. I hate people when they make up stories and try to bash you or put you down." And I says, "You know what?" In the email, I wrote back and said, "Listen, I always wear my seatbelt. The customers usually are, in and out. It was raining. Things were difficult to see. It was a rough night out there. We had a major storm going on. And whatever her issue was, because it was definitely a female, because there was 3 females that got in and one of them complained about the seatbelt. Here's some news for you if you watch this. Listen, you didn't miss the whole story when I, made sure everybody in the car wore their seatbelt. I said, "Everybody put on your seatbelt." All right, because I'm going to have to do this now like a little kid and remind everybody. But I had my seatbelt on, and I always wear a seatbelt for safety. You should too. Because people will make up stories. "Oh, driver was driving unsafe and we were mad that he didn't wear a seatbelt." Well, guess now. Now everybody's wearing the seatbelt. And this is what we have to do now because people will make up stories to get anything for $5. If that $5 means that much to you, I'll give you the $5 out of my pocket. All right? But when they make up stories, it gets me mad because making up stories can hurt drivers when they ain't doing nothing. Okay, and when somebody makes up a story, driver was unsafe on the road because he didn't wear a seatbelt. No, driver's perfectly fine wearing the seatbelt. You as a customer just somehow whoever it was that wrote this email took it upon themselves to make up a story to get a free ride. And that's what it was. A customer that wanted to have a free ride. And I hate that. I hate when customers go out of their way to bash good drivers. Like I said in the email to these people, look at my ratings. I have 884 rides, right? I also have a 4.98 driving record. For real, which means out of 884 rides, 5 people, I think, didn't give me 5 stars. Out of 884 rides. That's pretty damn good. I've seen what's out there. I know what other drivers have. I'm pretty much at the top of the food chain. Don't try to bash somebody and put them down just because you're having a bad day. If you hate life that much, don't take a ride. Don't go nowhere. Stay home. Stay home in your own circle. Keep your circle small. Don't try to affect other people because you want to be cheap and go out of your way to try to destroy somebody's livelihood. There are guys out here doing this that watch my videos that are good drivers that work hard. You're going to go out and try to hurt somebody because you want $5 on your free ride? Next time, if you actually watch my videos and get in the car, if you're that hard up for $5, I'll take you for free. I'd rather have you do that than to go ahead and go out of your way to completely try to make up a fake story, because I hate fake people. And there's fake people in this market. There are fake customers that get in the car. There are people that want to play the cheap game. And if you're that hard up for money, believe me, go find another alternative. You know what? Walk. There's the bus. Like, that's real stuff. Like, you know what I mean? You know, if you go buy a bike, pedal yourself home. I mean, last night was rainy. It was a bad night. But don't make up stories. Driver did not have on a seatbelt. And I thought I was unsafe by having a driver that didn't wear one. I wear my seatbelt. I wear it all the time. Seatbelt is safety. I always have my seatbelt on. So these are the things that do happen. Don't let these emails bother you. I reached out, explained everything to them in detail, how the customer was wrong and how customers make up stories and how customers try to throw people under the bus. So if this happens to you, just answer them nicely. Answer the email nicely, like I did. And if you want, make your own video about what happened. But you know what? I'm putting a video camera system in this car to protect myself, because nobody going to come back and say, hey, the guy wasn't doing this and the guy wasn't doing that. I know how to drive. I've been doing this a long time. I'm a good driver. I keep both hands on the wheel. I look forward. I don't answer phones. I don't take phone calls. I don't drive with the phone. You know what? But if customers are that cheap, and I'll be pretty blunt, that they want to go out of their way to get that whole $5.24 back, you know what? I'd rather give it to you myself and just have you get out, because it's a lot easier. All right? And that's the thing. Like, people come up with their own stories and scenarios for free stuff. You know, it sucks when you do the best you can out here. You work 18-hour days some days, and then you got to get emails like that. Shout out to Lyft for the email, though. I appreciate that, because you know what? Now I'm making everybody wear the seatbelt. All of them. Everybody that gets in, because I now trust nobody. Now, nobody can say there was a safety violation. I'm going to have you on tape and on video, and I'm going to make you all wear your seatbelt. And you can come up with whatever story you want. You know what? I'm protecting myself, because I know if I get it on video and it happens again, I'll be like, okay, hold on. What customer was it? I'm going to screenshot you the entire video. I'll send a clip of this point to that point, and I'm going from there. And once I do that, you know what? I won't lose my job. So make sure you have, anybody that watches this, go get yourself a small little camcorder for the inside of the car to protect yourself. Put some stickers on the windows like I'm going to do, saying, hi, you are being recorded. And that's it. Because now it isn't in violation of privacy. It's you're already known by getting in this vehicle that now you're being recorded. So now there won't be no issue. And everything will be on tape. And everything, transaction will be calibrated. And if there's an issue, I will pull up the video on each ride and go from there, because I cannot take risks. Not anymore. And I'm not going to take that risk, you know. And unfortunately, I have to do it this way, but it's rough. It's rough, okay? And customers, you always want to have good, appropriate behavior when you're dealing with customers, because customers do have a bad day. So when they do have that bad day, you know what? Maybe not talking is the best thing to do. Maybe just, how was your day? My day sucks. So, okay, your day sucks? Okay. And if you say what happened, they say, I don't want to talk about it. You know what? Leave it as I don't want to talk about it and maybe just not say nothing the rest of the ride. Might be the best thing to do. So I'm going to curb what I do a little bit because I like to talk too much, as you can see. But, in the meantime, don't get discouraged. Shout out to Lyft for the email. I appreciate Lyft's feedback on fake customers that write fake stories to try to get people in trouble, but it just makes you stay on your toes more. So thanks for the opportunity to give me, to keep on my toes. Maybe this will help other people stay on their toes. So any Lyft or Uber drivers or any driving platform you work for, put on your seatbelt. Make sure you have the customers put on their seatbelts because this can happen to you, which is why I'm making this video. In the meantime, you have a wonderful day. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, World Famous Medford Peter. You is watching World Famous Peter TV. Share the video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, and there'll be more videos to follow. You guys have a good day. We're off to the races to get another one.